Hi friends, today's recipe is a great appetizer, snack or mini meal. Noodle cutlets in dipping sauce. This is such a versatile dish that you could use any combination of vegetables and spices. There's no right or wrong ingredients, just a few key ingredients that you must keep, and the rest is up to you. Shallow fried cutlets are made with noodles, potatoes, fresh corn and green peas. They're served with a zesty, tangy dipping sauce. To make these appetizing noodle cutlets, we'll require 1 cup of potatoes that have been boiled, peeled and then grated, about 2 tablespoons of coriander leaves that has been chopped, salt and pepper to taste, about a teaspoon of ginger that has been cubed, half a cup of tomato ketchup, 2 teaspoons of green chilies that have been sliced, 2 tablespoons of green chili sauce, 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, 1 teaspoon of chaat masala, golden sweet corn, green peas, green parts of a spring onion, 1 cup of boiled noodles that have been boiled for about a couple of minutes and then set to dry, and then we will require spring onion, the white part. We will start by making the dipping sauce. So take your ketchup, soy sauce, green chili sauce, just a pinch of pepper and about a tablespoon of spring onions that have been chopped finely. Now mix this all in well and just let it sit for about half an hour so that all the flavors can marry. Now let's make the cutlets. To begin with, take some of your boiled corn, gently squash it a little bit with your hands. Keep a few of them whole and then lightly mash the others. Add the corn. Now this is a great way of sneaking in vegetables if your kids are finicky eaters. I always add other vegetables that are healthy, but they can only see the corn and the green peas, so they never realize it. So you're tricking the children. Next, add the potatoes, the noodles, some ginger, chaat masala, a little bit of salt, some pepper, green chilies. Again, it's optional. You could use, the kids are eating this, then you can add less. Some coriander leaves, parts of a spring onion, just a little bit of the white part. And now just mix it all in well. Look how beautiful and colorful this is. I think I'll add just a little bit more of the golden corn. Now you could use the American variety that are sweet. They taste excellent, and even desi corn are just as good. Like I said earlier, this is a very versatile dish. You can just add ingredients as you like. Just make sure that it stays nice and firm and it's not liquidy. There, I think I'm ready. Now the key over here is that you taste it before you start making the cutlets and shallow frying them to make sure that the salt and pepper are all in balance. Perfect. We are ready to make our cutlets. So just take a small lime-sized ball and then lightly flatten it into cutlets. Now if you're going to make this for a party as an appetizer, make smaller rounds and then you could even deep fry them. Today we are shallow frying them, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to lightly roll it in a little bit of corn flour just so that it stays together when we deep fry it. So as you can see, I'm slightly flattening them down. Just try to keep them even sized. After we finish making all of them, we will shallow fry them. All our cutlets are made and now we're ready to pan fry them. Just heat your pan and add some oil. We'll need about 2 to 3 tablespoons of oil. Now you could always deep fry them, that'll work as well. But if you are calorie conscious, then you might want to just shallow fry these. So gently place it in the pan. Make sure they're all even sized and even thickness so that they cook all the way through. Don't crowd the pan, otherwise they won't brown evenly. Now what you can do is you could even make these ahead of time and keep them in the refrigerator for a day up to maybe even 2 days, and then deep fry it or shallow fry it as and when you require them. Now don't stir this, just let it brown and it will release on its own when it's cooked. Like you can see, one of them is moving, that one is done, but the others aren't, so we have to just wait until it cooks. As you can see, they're sliding, which means that the bottom side is done. Now we need to just flip them over. So just gently flip them over, taking care not to break them. Add a little bit more oil if required, and then let it cook for another 2 to 3 minutes. As you can see, our cutlets have browned evenly. They're looking so pretty. You can see the noodles and the yellow from the corn and the green from the peas. Turn off the flame and then remove them onto absorbent paper towels to remove any excess oil. Make sure you're a bit delicate with these. You don't want them to break. Just look at that one, has browned so beautifully. Noodle cutlets are an innovative way to make your children eat more vegetables. Since it's got noodles in it, most kids tend to love them. I always sneak in vegetables like dudi and turai, which I can't get them to eat on normal circumstances. So I hope you make this for your family and they enjoy it as much as I do.